Assalamualaikum to all of you parents. I'm Hidayah here from Genius Young Minds, where we help your child score in math within a very short period of time. Alright, today I'm back with the sixth question. Okay, so I posted this question earlier today, this morning, if I'm not wrong. Okay, for you and your child to try it out, either at home together, or maybe you're doing it at work or from work, and your child did it on their own from home. Okay, so if you have done this question, I welcome you all to actually check your answers with me. Okay, or if you have not tried the question, welcome all of you to actually watch this video to find out one of the must-know PSLE math concepts. Okay, today, this question behind me is actually a 5 marks question, okay? And we are going to solve this question easily and simply using the BCA concept, okay? One of the BCA concept. So if you all are ready, if you are online right now, why not like, love, share this video, or invite all your other friends, okay? Or you can click on the get notification when I'm online, when I'm on FB Live, so that whenever I'm back on FB Live, you'll be notified easily. Okay? Alright, so let's go back to this question. Adrian, Ben, and Charles shared a sum of $2,400. So once we have a problem sum, the first things first to do is to read the question once through. Okay? The first time reading is actually to get a general idea what this question is all about, while picking out the main keywords. Okay? Alright, so ready? Adrian, Ben, and Charles shared a sum of $2,400. Charles spent $150 and Adrian gave 1/4 of his money to both Ben and Charles equally. After that, the three of them had the same amount of money. How much money did Charles have at first? Okay. Number one, we have to identify the main keywords. While I'm reading, or while you are reading the first time just now, you will have come across all these main keywords. The main keyword here is actually sum, okay, and then the word spent, the word give, okay, and then the word equally, and then same amount, and of course the word at first. These are the main keywords. So from having this main keyword, we know that there is something that happened in this story. Something happened. What happened? Charles spent the money and Adrian gave 1/4 of his money. This is what happened. So whenever something happened, there will be a before. Before that thing happened, there must be something, okay, which is actually $2,400 shared among the three of them. And after that something happened, the change, there will be the ending. So in this case, the after, right? They have the same amount of money. So I know in this case, this is a before and after question. So before and after question, we use the BCA concept to solve it. Okay, so BCA concept, they are, as mentioned, there are 4 of them. Okay, we have single unchanged, total unchanged, difference unchanged, and all changing quantity. How do I differentiate them? How do I know which concept to use based on the question? We look at their change. Okay, so first things first, we go to the change. Change will always have the change keyword. Okay, the change keyword such as gave, such as spent. Okay, so we know that in this case there's 2 changes there. So I'm going to zoom in later to that question, but I know that this is a before and after question. We're going to use one of the BCA concept. What concept? Let's identify the BCA first. We have done this. Let's do this. The BCA. Adrian, Ben, and Charles shared a sum of $2,400. So this is my before. Okay, for those of you who are not online now, you are watching this as a repeated video, well, you can actually, if you don't understand, you can actually replay this again and again until you understand, and make sure you try out this question, okay? So, Adrian, Ben, and Charles shared a sum of $2,400. This is shared among the 3 of them. Okay, do I know how much? I do not know how much, right? Then, Charles spent $150 and Adrian gave 1/4 of his money to both Ben and Charles equally. The word spend and the word give tells me that this is my change. Okay? Alright? So the change is that Charles spent 150. So this is minus 150. Okay, and Adrian gave 1/4 of his money. 1/4 I cannot reduce anymore. I cannot simplify anymore, which means this is already in its simplest form. This is 1 unit. This is 4 units. So he gave 1 unit of his money to both Ben and Charles equally, which means the equally here is that he gave away 1 unit equally by 2 people. I have to divide by 2 actually. Okay, 1 unit divided by 2 means each of them will get half unit, which means Charles get half unit and then Ben gets half unit. That means I add plus half. Alright, but in other words, Adrian minus, because he gave means this is a minus 1 unit. Okay, what is this 4 unit? This is his total before. Okay, alright. Then after that, the 3 of them had the same amount of money. The word after that tells me this is my after. Okay, the 3 boys, the 3 of them had the same amount of money. Means Adrian is equal to Ben equal to Charles. This is what it meant. Alright. How much money did Charles have at first? At first here tells me I want to know my before for Charles. Alright, I have all these keywords ready. The BCA is already there. Right? Okay, I have some of them. Okay, Mr. Muhammad Fauzi, you said 2,500 minus 150. Yeah, that's the first step actually, but we need to reason out for those who do not understand why. Okay, let me just explain to you. So, right now, we have all this BCA. The next step is to draw out the box and fill it up. Okay, let's draw out the box and fill it up. So, we draw out the box. Okay, and then we have Adrian, Ben, and Charles. Adrian, Ben, Charles, Adrian. Okay, then our B, our C, and our E. Okay, we have this box already. Alright, then we are going to input all the information inside. I want you to focus on the change later on, and I will explain to you what kind of concept this is. Okay, alright, let's fill up the box first. So we have before Adrian, we do not know. Before Ben, also we do not know. Before Charles, we do not know. All I know is that they have a sum. Sum means they have the total amount of money. So total should be here. Okay, there should be one more column for total. Right, and I know that total is $2,400. Okay, then we have a change. You have to pay very close attention to the change, alright, because there's 2 changes here. So we have Charles spent $150. So change for Charles is minus $150. Alright, then Adrian gave 1 unit. Adrian, change for Adrian is minus 1 unit. Okay, and then we know that Adrian gave 1 unit to both Ben and Charles equally. So we indicate that equally means there's 2 person, right? 1 unit given to 2 person means 1 divided by 2. So each person here will receive plus half unit. Here also plus half unit. Okay, get it so far? Now, let's look at before Adrian back. Okay, before Adrian, remember that we have here total before for Adrian. The 1/4, the 4 is Adrian, total before. Means Adrian before have 4 units. Okay, then they say that after that, the 3 of them had the same amount of money. So after Adrian, after Ben, after Charles will be equal. These 3 numbers will be equal. Okay, the 3 units. Now, let's focus on Adrian first. Let's focus on Adrian. Alright? So, in this case, we have 4 units minus 1 unit. We get 3 units here. Since they say it is equal, means Adrian is equal to Ben equal to Charles. Adrian equal to Ben equal to Charles. Here also 3 units. Here also 3 units. You get me? Okay, so this is total unchanged because of the change. Let's look at the change. The change where Adrian gave 1 unit to Ben and Charles equally. Okay, means that 1 unit he divided into 2 person equally. Alright, so when you have this kind of scenario, alright, when you have this kind of scenario where you have a person, okay, me, and then you, alright, we share a sum of money. Okay, for example, I have $10, you have $5. Our total amount of money is $15. Okay, what happened is that I give you $1. So I have $9 left. You will have $6. 9 plus $6 will also be $15. Our total before and total after remains the same. Why is that so? It is because the change, remember, whenever you have to do BCA concept, always look for the change. The change is between the two of us. Alright, there's I did not give to another person or I did not receive from another person, same goes for you. I give to you, you get from me. Understand? So when that happened, this is total unchanged concept. Or in other words, is internal transfer. I'm just transferring the amount of money to you, you get from me. Same goes for this. Adrian, Ben, and Charles, they share this amount of money. Okay, but Adrian took out 1 unit of his money. He actually shared it equally among Ben and Charles. So which means it's the same amount of money still that all the 3 of them had. Okay, but what happened is that Adrian took out 1 unit from that same amount of money and then shared it to Ben and Charles. So it is back to the same total because it's between them. There's no other person involved, no third party involved. But this question is a bit tricky. We have established this is total unchanged, right? Because of Adrian give to Ben, Ben get from Adrian, Adrian give to Charles, Charles get from Adrian. Internal transfer, okay? But there's this part here. Charles spent $150. We need to take care of that first, which means the total that they have here have not minus the amount that he spent. Okay, so our first step is to actually minus off our $150. This will give me 2250. This is my new total after Charles spent that $150. Clear? So this 2250 is my new total, which means I have or Charles have already spent the $150. Now total unchanged, let's look at the before row and the after row. Before row, we know that the total is 2250. Done, settled. Let's look at the after row. Total means add. This. What can we do? We can add them up together. So 3 units plus 3 unit plus 3 unit equals to 9 units. Which means they are equal, right? Which means my student will know this, my parents also will know this. 9 units is equal to $2,250. Alright? Some of you might be thinking, hey, you say equal, what? Means 2250 here, here also must be 2250. But in other words, this 9 unit is representing 2,250. That's why the equal sign is there. Alright? The before and after is equal. Okay? So, which means if I were to rewrite here, so I have 9 units represent 2250. 1 unit is 2250 divided by 9 equals to 250. My 1 unit is $250. Now, I want to know how much money did Charles have at first. I want to know this one. Okay, I want to know this. Which means I need to find this first, 3 units first. And then I work backwards. I will work backwards to get this. Okay, so let's find 3 units. How to find 3 units? I did 3 units is 250 times 3. That will give me $750. So this is $750. Okay, done. Now, remember there's a half that's given by Adrian. There's a half unit there. So half unit is half times 250. This will give me $125. Okay, so this is $125. Now, how do I get this one, the amount of money there? How do I get that? Okay, now let's work backwards. Okay, so when I work backwards, this is what Charles had in the end. All right, and he was given $125 by Adrian. So when I'm given the amount of money from a person, when I work backwards, okay, which means I want to know what I have before I took up that money. Okay, so it is actually 750 minus my $125. Okay, then I have to plus back my 150 which I spent. I repeat that. I repeat here. Okay, there's no space there. So 750 is what? So I'm looking at Charles, huh? So $750 is what he had in the end. Then I must actually give back the $125 which Adrian gave me. Okay, so I minus $125, and then the answer I plus back the $150 that I've spent. Take back the whatever I've spent. Okay, plus 150, no space. So I put here the answer plus 150. Answer will be 775. And that's the answer. Alright, so Mr. Fauzi, you got it. Mr. Fauzi, you got it. Charles had $775. Amazing. Very good. Okay, so for the rest of you, this is total unchanged concept because Adrian, Ben, and Charles share a sum of money at first. Alright, then what happened is that Adrian took 1 unit of his money and shared it equally to Ben and Charles each. Right, equally means each of them will get 1 unit divided by 2. That's why it's half unit, half unit. That one's settled. So when a person and the other person, so I share with you or I give you, you take from me, internal transfer. Alright, changes between one another. This is called total unchanged concept. Okay, but this question a bit unique because Charles spent $150 of his money. So the total after unit will only be accurate after I take away whatever he spent. Okay, so my 2,400 minus 150, I get 2,250. This is represented by the 9 unit, which is 3 plus 3 plus 3. Why are they the same? Because questions say that after that, the 3 of them had the same amount of money, equal amount of money. Clear? Right? Mr. Fauzi said, thank you for guiding. You're welcome. I hope it's very clear. And for all of you got it or got the answers. So for those of you who did not get the answer, please replay back all the way from the start, okay? And then after that, you actually can try out the sum with my guidance. Okay, Mr. Fauzi said, but my time I have used algebra, can I use that? Better to use this kind of concept because algebra is not taught at P4, P5 level yet. And this kind of question is a P5 question. I took it from a P5 question paper. So, which means no algebra to be used. Try not to use algebra because algebra is only meant for the secondary school level. So for primary school level, we try to adopt all the different concepts. Okay, BCA is one of them. We have 25 must-know math concepts. Alright, so to know all the 25 must-know math concepts, why not come and join me for my free trial lessons with me? Click on that link. Trial lesson in December is absolutely free. Or just come, click on the link, come and meet me personally, bring your child along, bring the exam paper along, and we have a one-to-one discussion and also check on the child math ability level and see how you can help them or him or her progress for the 2018 PSLE math or math exam. Okay, for those of you who are looking for math tuition class for your child, because 2018 academic year is starting really soon. Okay, so you can just click on that link and then register for the classes that you would like to put your child in. Classes that's taught by me is very limited. I only have Google class is full. I only have Tampines class. I have only 2 slots left. okay, for 2 different sessions, right? And $85 of registration fee only in December only. Alright, Mr. Moholi said that when is the trial lesson? Trial lesson is actually ongoing at the moment. Just click on the links. The last 2 trial lessons will be this coming Saturday and Sunday. After that, no more trial lesson for December. Alright, our classes have already started in November, so why not come on board with your children, okay, for the trial lesson to find out your child's math ability level, how we can help. Okay. Alright, so for those of you who have any other inquiries, you can actually SMS me or WhatsApp me at 91098564. Okay, so that is for SMS and WhatsApp only. No calls, strictly no calls. So for those of you who are watching, alright, remember to catch me tomorrow with another question. For those of you who actually replaying this video, a recorded version, try out this sum. Alright, this is total unchanged concept. Okay, so I hope you understand how I actually guided the question. So, okay, one last question. Children only, or does it include teens? The trial lesson is for primary school level students only. So, P1 to P6, 2018 student. Okay? Alright, so I hope you understand this question. Total unchanged concept is one of the must-know PSLE math concepts 2018. So, this has been Hidayah from Genius Young Minds, where we help your child score in math within a very short period of time. Hi, Amy. Bye.